Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the weekly Rough Rider Roundup or the Rough Rider Weekly Roundup. Today's my guest is Ms. Brianna Montaño Baca. Thanks for
Yes, sir.
joining us.
Thank you.
Uh,
Happy to be here.
Brianna, I want to congratulate you on the job.
Thank you.
You are now the director of SBDC.
I am.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Happy to have you in that role.
Thank you.
All right, let's get started here. Trish Heaton salió el mocho. Trish Heaton, Chess Talent Training and Development Officer, is coming to the Luna campus on Thursdays during the month of February to assist Luna employees with learning about Workday. Watch your email for specific information about the times Trish will be available for help. So, again, please do take advantage of the training that is being provided. I believe that Trish has open hours or kind of drop in hours, but also I think there's going to be some scheduling as well. So keep an eye out for that. And thank you all very much for working so hard in making sure that you're trained in Workday.
Yes, she is awesome. The ACE Lab is open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday and from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Friday. ACE Lab can help with tutoring, student portal, Blackboard, and more.
All right, just a little bit about the legislative session. It ended yesterday, I believe. The information or the bills were sent to the governor. The governor, I believe, has to mid-March, sometime in mid-March, to sign the bills or veto the bills. And so we're waiting to see what she signs and what she doesn't sign. Just a little update on Luna. We did not get recommended for any special funding. The only RPSP that was recommended for the additional funding that we asked for was the nursing RPSP. If you recall, I've mentioned in the past, some of the nursing enhancement is funded by the RPSP program. The athletics is an RPSP. Retention and completion is an RPSP. The mentorship and summer bridge program is an RPSP, and a small piece of the Wildfire Resiliency Training Center is an RPSP. Again, every year we ask for more money than we get the previous year, but this year none of them except nursing was recommended for a little bit more money. The other update I have is in House Bill 2. That's the bill that funds higher education. There was an LFC recommendation for state employees to get a 3% increase. Now, again, like I said earlier, the governor has the power to veto that or change it in some way or another, and so it's still yet to be determined whether there will be a 3% compensation increase across the board. And I think that's about it as far as the legislative updates.
Great. There's new equipment in dental assisting, including a panoramic machine, x-ray processing equipment, and intraoral cameras. All of this equipment will help better prepare our dental assisting students for the field.
All right. So again, what was it? I believe it was last year's legislative session is where we were successful in getting some funding to purchase the dental equipment. So I want to thank all of the representatives and the senators that supported our request, and that's the money that's being used to buy the new dental equipment. The LCC Writing Club has begun meeting as a venue for students and community members to receive feedback on their creative writing. All types of creative work are welcome, including short stories, excerpts from longer works, poetry, and song lyrics. We are not going to be handling class assignments, as that is what the ACE or the ACE and tutoring lab are for, but any creative work is invited. Our tentative location for the meeting is the lobby of the Humanities Building, and the time and day for the next meeting is at 2:15 p.m. on Tuesday, February 20th. And so please join us on the LCC Writing Club. Bring your creativity and discuss it with others.
Great.
I'm not sure who's running this, but Anthony Baker, one of our advisors, is running this, and so please come and join us.
Great. If you have students you are interested in getting into the nursing program, the time for nursing students to take the TEAS test is here. Please have them contact Miss Yvonne Pino if they have any interest or questions about the TEAS test.
All right. There's a variety of new snacks, baking mixes, fruit, and pantry items in the tienditas. In the kitchen tiendita refrigerator, we have yogurts, butter, string cheese, eggs, grapefruits, potatoes, apples, avocados. We also have individual cereal bowls with milk for breakfast. We're doing our best to keep the micro pantry stocked with a variety of snacks. So please share with all the students that food is available in the micro pantries across the campus.
Great. The Rough Rider Mentorship Program is hosting weekly chats via Zoom on Tuesday mornings. I will be on with Sherry Goodyear on April 23rd to talk about the SBDC services. If you have any interest in participating, please reach out to Sherry Goodyear.
All right. The Dr. Guzman and a hiring committee have been leading interviews for the CTE director and the financial aid director. So hopefully, I don't have any more news than that, but hopefully there will be some offers being made and hopefully some acceptances, and we'll have those two positions filled here shortly. So I want to thank Dr. Guzman and the committee for taking time to interview individuals to fill those two very, very important positions. Hopefully we'll have someone now in March.
Great. The Luna CDL program is now offering Class B license training. Class B license is for commercial vehicles with a gross vehicle weight rating of 26,001 pounds and or more and is a single vehicle, meaning example dump truck, cement truck. Class B with passenger endorsement is for commercial vehicles designed to carry 16 or more passengers, including the driver. This is not for school bus drivers. School bus endorsement is only available to persons employed or contracted to a school or school district. Driver must provide proof of employment by a school or school district at the time of their license renewal, or this endorsement is voided. Does not allow the driver to drive a Class B or passenger bus vehicle, 16 or more capacity, unless the appropriate additional training is completed. A Class A license is for commercial vehicles with a gross vehicle weight rating of 26,001 or more pounds and is a combination of a truck and trailer.
All right. So just want to congratulate Tracy and Karen and all the folks over there at CDL in making this happen. Now, hopefully, we'll increase number of students enrolled in CDL licensure program. Again, they've been offering the CDL license program for Class A for a while, and then now they've expanded to Class B. Something that hasn't happened yet, but Luna has also applied to be a tester for the Class A and Class B licensure. And so that means that we can provide the final exam for students that are training for their CDL licensure at other places, right? We wouldn't be able to test our own students unless it's a different instructor that worked with them in the truck. But this then opens the door for some of the other CDL driving schools to send their students here for their final exam. I wanted to give a little update. Last week, I asked the guests, I couldn't be here last Friday, but I asked the guests that were here last Friday to read out a document that I also send out as an email. And this is regarding the PPA application. If you may recall that Dr. Guzman has been working with different offices and has been requesting lots of information. And so this is a application that higher ed institutions have to apply for every 6 years. And this is so that we can continue to qualify to receive Title IV funds. And Title IV funds are actually where the Pell Grant and the loan and financial aid funds come from. And so it's very important that we get this application in on time and with correct and updated data on the students that we serve, our finances, our enrollment, all those things that Dr. Guzman is trying to get information for. So please, please, please take the time to provide Dr. Guzman the information that she requests in a timely manner, because this is a big, big application. The application is due towards the end of the year, but we're trying to get as much information now to make sure that it's all corrected. If it's not corrected, we can then correct it and then get the application filled out and submitted. This is very important. I can't stress how important it is. Uh, if we were not to get to this qualification, then the students that receive financial aid to pay their tuition and other costs could not come to Luna, because Luna would not have the permission to accept those funds. So just imagine all those students that are on financial aid now and they're coming to Luna, they wouldn't be able to come to Luna if we didn't have this application in on time and correct. And so it's very important that we do this and that we do and that we do this right in order for us to accept Title IV funding. The other thing that we're working on is the Hispanic Serving Institution application. Dr. Thompson is taking the lead on this. A lot of the similar information for the Title IV funding application is helping for the HSI application. HSI, the U.S. Department of Education designates certain institutions HSI status based on some criteria. The criteria are at least 25% of the population, of the student population, has to be Hispanic. The institution finances are that they spend less than 14,000 some dollars per student, and they have to be providing specific recruitment and retention support services to Hispanic students. And so this is, again, a similar type of application where we have to prove what we're doing in order to support students, Hispanic students. The benefit of being an HSI institution is that then we can apply for grant funding that is specifically for HSI institutions. Those of you that have been here a while, there was a Title V grant while I believe it started around 2007, 2008, and it went through all the way to about 2016, 2017. That Title V grant is an HSI grant. So if Luna at that time wouldn't have been an HSI institution, they would not have been able to apply for that grant. And so that's just an example. There's many other HSI programs out there, out of NSF, out of USDA, and out of the Department of Ed. So it's very important that we complete this application as well. Spring enrollment, I printed out the enrollment report and I forgot it. But I do have the numbers in my head. Last spring, we had 789 students. About 789 students. This spring enrollment, we had 681 students, or 689 and 781. So we enrolled about 100 less students this semester than we did last spring semester. So we dropped quite a bit. Um, I want to continue to share enrollment data with you because I want to emphasize the importance of us all coming together to do recruitment and enrollment. Right, recruitment is not only getting the students interested in college, but actually applying and then actually showing up. Yes, we have a recruitment office, but I believe it's everyone's responsibility to help with recruitment, and it's everyone's responsibility to help with retention. And that's where the enrollment part comes in, right? Yes, we can get students to apply. We need them to show up. Once they show up, then we need to work together and support them so that they continue to come back to us. This is not good, and so we really have to begin to think about and concentrate on how we're going to improve our enrollment numbers into the future. So more to come on this, but I just wanted to share those numbers with you for now. And the last thing that I have here is, again, I want to thank everyone for all of your hard work, your dedication to the students, your dedication to the institution, working with each other. I know that Workday has tested all of us in some way or another. I just ask you to be patient with each other, be courteous to each other, work with each other, and let's all come together to support our students and our institution. Brianna, anything that you want to add?
No, I think we covered everything.
All right.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you all very much. Everyone have a nice weekend.